The Frank Haith Show. Brought to you by Pepsi, Don Thornton Cadillac, TTCU, the credit union, River Spirit, and St. Francis Health System. And now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Frank Haith Show. I'm Bruce Howard, joined by the head men's basketball coach at the University of Tulsa. And we have just the one game to review, Coach. It was Tulane, and unfortunately, again, a team came into this gym and did a pretty good job of shooting and getting out on top on you.
Yeah, and we're just, they shot the ball time and made some timely shots. And we struggled a little bit defensively, to be honest with you. And then, even though they only scored 58 points, but offensively, we didn't get enough good shots at the rim, and when we got those shots at the rim, we missed a lot of bunnies at the rim.
I was going to say, at 58, a lot of times defensively is a winning combination, isn't it?
It is. And so, unfortunately, we didn't get enough of offensive production out of some guys that we needed to get out of. And like I said, the second game in a row where our points in the paint, we scored enough, we scored more, but we had even more opportunities we didn't convert.
All right, so we will talk about Tulane. That was the only game this past week, and that's coming up next on the Frank Haith Show.
We are the American.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty, supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation, thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength, taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
We're back on the Frank Haith Show, and Coach, you get ready to take on the Tulane Green Wave, and like everybody in this league, every team's got at least 2 or 3 really good players, and they're all capable, aren't they?
They are, and you look at the game, Bruce, we're coming off 2 tough losses back-to-back at home, and so the pressure really, you could feel it with our guys, particularly, we got off to a good start, and then we're playing well, and it's just that 5-minute segment right there at the end of the first half where they get a little separation from us. So for 35 minutes, I thought we played pretty good.
Right.
But that 5-minute segment, it was a 19-2 run, and that's where it got away from us a little bit.
So the Golden Hurricane taking on the Tulane Green Wave, a series that Tulsa has dominated coming into that contest last Wednesday. The game, of course, at the Reynolds Center, and a big game for both teams. There you see Elijah Joyner getting ready, and as we start the action here, it's Darian Jackson able to get himself open and make a basket for you.
Yeah, and these are one of those paint points we did score, and I think we scored 30 points in the paint, but we had a lot of opportunities against their matchup zone. We know we had to get good ball movement. We had a good one more pass right there. And those opportunities were there for us. And like I said here in the early segment, we just didn't make enough of those.
Eli Joyner with the 3, and speaking of paint touches, Ray Idowu, the quick release.
Start of the game, I thought he and Manny both had some buckets at the rim we made. You know, so we had some good. There's Manny right here, where we made some at the rim, which we thought we would have an advantage of doing that against their zone. And like I said, we got off to a decent start. Good attack right there, and pump fake by Brandon in the paint area, another paint point.
Rochelle with the probe inside and the nice basket, and Tulsa was up at that point 11-9. You can see Tulane now has retaken the lead, but that'll go back Tulsa's way here. And Manny Ugbo with his second basket here in the last couple of minutes.
Again, we felt like we could have some advantage there at the rim, and good bucket. Good defense wall jump there by Manny, and getting the ball out, playing in transition. Good one more pass to Brandon in the corner. As you can see, we got a lead right here with 10 minutes going to half.
And the Hurricane upping their lead to 4 at that point, and you can see that Tulane has made a basket, but back comes Tulsa here, and Keyshawn Embry-Simpson with the bank.
Yeah, good mid-post pat flash and finish right there. And we're playing, look at our defense. They got 14 points there in the 7 minutes going to half, and they hit a couple buckets. Good penetration right here. Good pass out by Curtis and knocked down by Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Embry-Simpson making that one, and the Hurricane taking the lead 21-19. Moments later, Tulsa would have their largest lead in the late going, if you will, of this first half, on a nice fadeaway by Eli.
Yeah, good shot right there, good execution. And then you can see here they score some buckets here at the end of the first half. They kind of upped their lead here, and they made a couple threes here, and this is a lot of points in a short span of time. As you can see now, it's gone to an 11-point lead, and they got that in like 2 minutes.
And this is the 2 that you mentioned, that two-pointer by Brandon Rochelle, the 2 in the 19-2 run. And unfortunately, they hit a shot at the buzzer. You're down 38-25. I'm sure you're not happy at that point. I mean, Tulane shooting 52% in the first half, but 13 points at halftime are certainly doable.
No, yeah, but 5 minutes there, that stretch, that's a lot of points to give up in 19 points in a 5-minute stretch. And we were playing good up until that point. And as I said before, you know, we played good basketball for 35 minutes. And that 5-minute stretch there, we were not good offensively or defensively.
Down by 13 at halftime, you roar out of the gates in the second half on a 10-0 run, and that's the start of it with Eli Joyner.
Yeah, and you know, good ball movement and good shot. You know, we're playing good offense right here, and we're playing good defense.
Now you're going to play some good defense. Watch this. Really terrific play.
Yeah, and good finish. So we're playing good basketball right at this point in time.
And there's another steal. Errant. So here you are. You've made, you know, a really nice run. It's 38-35. They get themselves a basket.
Yeah, Darren just fell asleep right there on the backside.
And it seemed like it was forever, 41-35. There were a lot of back and forths before that shot. All of a sudden, you're down by 9 again. That was hard to take there.
Yeah, and then we're still battling right here. Good pass, good finish. You know.
Now down by 14.
And they made some timely threes in that stretch.
Again, attacking inside, and a good job by Darian Jackson.
But what was not shown, we had some possessions where we didn't do that.
Right.
And that hurt us, you know. And as I said earlier, we missed some opportunities at the rim that we need to make.
It wasn't like you weren't getting good shots. You were getting good shots, weren't you?
Yeah, at the rim. And we didn't, you know, we made, these are the ones we made, but there's so many of these we didn't make. And open threes. We missed some open threes.
So here at the end, you're down by 10. This is kind of a tough call. You don't want to foul these guys. They're good free throw shooters, so you end up with 2 straight shot clock violations.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the second one, or actually a steal.
Yeah.
And you're able to get something at the other end. Cut the lead down, but just couldn't quite get close enough.
Just couldn't get over the hump, and, you know, then they played the game out, which, you know,
here's that second shot clock violation, I think.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it off in time. But for them, you know, they burned 60 seconds on those 2 shot clock violations. Even though your defense was great, unfortunately, you just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, and there's, like I said, those shots right there, we just didn't make enough of those, give ourselves a chance. But you look at their shooting, you saw what they shot at the half. our defense, other than 42% from three-point line, they shot 39% from the floor.
And held them to 20 points.
Yeah, and they have 58 points for the game. So offensively, we just didn't do enough to give ourselves a chance in this ball game.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, of course, you know, you're running offense. You're running pretty decent offense. And what can you do when you guys aren't hitting the chippies, the ones that you've seen these guys make all year long?
As I said before, pre-practice, I mean pre-game, you know, when you're playing a game and we're struggling like we're struggling, your confidence, you know, is struggling. You've lost 2 in a row at home, and we just needed something, and from a standpoint, give us some energy, give us some confidence. And as the game tightened up, you could see it in our guys. You know, we got that nice start lead, and at that 4 or 5 minute stretch in the first half, we started to look tense, and you could see it within our execution and how we performed it. And they're making threes in late in the clock, and they're throwing deep shots in, contested shots, and that's the basketball. That's the way it is. And we just need something to get us going with our confidence.
Well, let's hope that mojo gets going as Tulsa takes on Temple coming up this week here at the Reynolds Center. More on the Frank Haith Show in a moment.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Tender Mac is back at Slim Chickens. We start with a 3-cheese blend of Parmesan, Colby, and cheddar to make our legendary Mac. Then we top it off with our famous tenders and secret ingredients. Try our Tender Mac Bowl meal or our Buffalo Tender Mac Bowl meal, both served with Texas toast and a regular drink. Whether you're driving through, ordering online, or using our curbside service, Slim's has Southern comfort food covered. Download the Slim Chickens app and order online.
We are the American.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
This February, River Spirit is sharing the love of money with some lean, mean green. It's easy to feel the love when you cash in on this sweet deal, your share of $125,000. Earn entries daily for 2 red-hot cash giveaways on February 27th. One $25,000 drawing plus a life-changing $100,000 grand prize. It's all for the love of money. Money, money, money. So take home your share of mean green. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Welcome back to the Frank Haith Show, and on our Don Thornton Auto Group feature segment, well, it's going to be 40 years since Tulsa won the NIT title with the first year for Nolan Richardson. It's also 20 years since the 2001 NIT championship. And Coach, I know Nolan Richardson meant a lot to you. He came to Tulsa, first black coach ever for the University of Tulsa, had great success, and I know he's kind of one of your mentors, right?
He is. Well, he's someone that I think as young, inspiring coaches, black African-American coaches, look up to, because what he, you know, trailblazer. And also he's coached 2 guys that are really dear friends of mine, and Mike Anderson and Paul Pressey. I had the opportunity to coach Paul Pressey's 2 boys at Missouri, and Mike and I are like best friends. So, but the relationships there are strong, and what coach has meant to this game, not just for African-American coach, but for all coaches. I mean, how he supported his kids and how he carried himself.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the Golden Hurricane, Nolan Richardson, 40 years ago, changed the face of Tulsa basketball with that championship. And then Buzz Peterson, 20 years later, was the head coach as Tulsa won in 2001. Here's a musical look back at TU winning 40 years ago and 20 years ago, the music kind of emblematic of the times.
So many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. We got it. I know you know.
We had a tough year and we all stuck together. We're a family. Nobody can take that from us. I just give all the credit to God because he brought us through the ups and downs and we just stuck together.
Hill, 5 seconds left. A dump down to Harrington. 5-footer, good. Deep Hill has a 3 on the way. Swish! Because Tulsa has gone on a 2001 NIT Odyssey. TU NIT champions 2001.
are the American.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty, supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation, thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength, taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
I would like to give a special shout out to my aunt, who is a nurse, and all the things that she did during this pandemic. We appreciate you.
I want to give a thank you to all the doctors and nurses that's working through this pandemic. It's a tough time, and I just want to say thank you.
I'd like to thank all the doctors and nurses just using their time to just help protect people from the virus, and use their sacrifices just save everyone.
Shout out to my aunts and uncles that work in the medical field and everything that they've done to help our country and the whole world during this pandemic.
Well, Coach, I don't think there's any question. During this pandemic, you cannot overstate how important the doctors and the nurses and everybody that works at hospitals,
Right.
the first responders, have been in this situation.
Yeah, I think that we're able to survive it because of their efforts, their courage, and it takes a lot of courage to do what they've done. And we're forever blessed and thankful for they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah, and Coach, you have several players that have relatives that are in the business, and probably hard to imagine what goes through a young man's mind when they've got a relative who has put themselves in danger like that.
Yeah, and looking at Bradley right there, his mom is a nurse, and I know Ray has family that are doctors and nurses, and I have had conversation with Bradley's mom about her efforts and how much she put into it, and just how courageous. You talked about it. Her courageous. They put their lives on the line. And there's so many of these workers that have become infected because they're helping someone else, and that's why we don't have a chance without their efforts.
Absolutely. As our series continues on young players for the Golden Hurricane, here's an up-close and personal look at Peyton Urbanchik, the young man from Florida who's a freshman on the University of Tulsa basketball team.
Peyton Urbanchik, freshman, Naples, Florida. One of my strengths is my shooting, and I'm also a pretty good passer. One of the things I bring to the team is energy. I'll be an encourager. I'm a high energy guy. I can hit some shots, and I'll just be there for my teammates. One of the things many people don't really know about me is that I'm a good student, so I bring that to the table. My favorite thing about Tulsa is the close-knit environment. Everybody seems to know each other, and if they don't, they're just really friendly to each other. Since being on campus, I've enjoyed the freedom that you get in college as opposed to just high school. So I can get in the gym whenever I want, even if it's late at night, like midnight or something, and I can text a teammate and they'll come with me. So my friends would describe me as a very outgoing person. I'm goofy, but I'm also very serious when it comes to things like school and basketball. So I kind of get the best of both worlds. Tulsa fans should expect me to, like I said, be a high energy guy. I'll be a great teammate, be a leader, and I'll hopefully get to influence my younger teammates once I get older. My playing style is, I'm not selfish. I'll share the ball, but if it's my time and I have the opportunity, I'll hit the shot. I chose the University of Tulsa because the team is really like a brotherhood, and everyone on our team likes each other, and we all get along. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose here. And the coaching staff is amazing here. They really care about you, and they made it feel like a place I could call home.
This February, River Spirit is sharing the love of money with some lean, mean green. It's easy to feel the love when you cash in on this sweet deal, your share of $125,000. Earn entries daily for 2 red-hot cash giveaways on February 27th. One $25,000 drawing plus a life-changing $100,000 grand prize. It's all for the love of money. Money, money, money. So take home your share of mean green. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Tender Mac is back at Slim Chickens. We start with a 3-cheese blend of Parmesan, Colby, and Cheddar to make our legendary Mac. And we top it off with our famous tenders and secret ingredients. Try our Tender Mac Bowl meal or our Buffalo Tender Mac Bowl meal, both served with Texas toast and a regular drink. Whether you're driving through, ordering online, or using our curbside service, Slim's has Southern comfort food covered. Download the Slim Chickens app and order online.
Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean, and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
What is true blue? It's true loyalty, supporting others with unwavering commitment. It's true innovation, thinking creatively and strategically to make a difference. It's true strength, taking risks and standing up for what's right. True Blue is a 125-year legacy. Find the true you at the University of Tulsa.
Welcome back to the Frank Haith Show. And Coach, as we look at the standings, it's jumbled, isn't it? I mean, you're sitting there at 6th, but you know, the disparity of number of games that people have played, you still have a great opportunity to move upward.
You do, and you know, I think, you know, figuring that out is hard to figure out until you just get through the games. I mean, we'll play as many as we can, and some of those teams that haven't played, they're going to play as many as they can. You know, I don't think many teams are going to get to 20 league games,
right.
And I think that's what we know. All you got to do is just take care of your business, focus on what you can do, and not pay a lot of attention to the standings other than just try to win your next game, and that's what we got to focus on.
Yeah, and that next game is Temple, a team that beat you in Philadelphia. How do you turn the table?
Well, we didn't play well up there, and that was an unusual circumstance. You recall, you know, getting there 3 hours before and all that stuff. We played like 11 a.m. in the morning, but no excuses. We didn't play well. Yeah. We just didn't play well, and we got to play better to give ourselves a chance here in our building.
All right, Coach, good luck. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Head coach Frank Haith, and that wraps it up for the Frank Haith Show. I'm Bruce Howard. So long for now.
The Frank Haith Show, brought to you by Pepsi, Don Thornton Cadillac, TTCU, the credit union, River Spirit, and St. Francis Health System. The Frank Haith Show has been a presentation of Golden Hurricane Sports Properties and a Kane Vision production.